show the way that I must go. Gone are joys I knew, they all went with you. What is left to me is just a memory. Eyes that haunt me so, eyes that taunt me so, while they smiled at me, life was ecstasy, was a whirling dance, just a gay romance, or for me perchance, just a broken dream. Eyes that haunt me so, eyes that taunt me so.
We were requested by the Herr Professor to be here at 1 o'clock. It's now, 1:15. It seems he has some great announcement to make to the world.
Probably a matter of business.
He's never had any business. He writes nonsense, grumbles, and drives the rest of us crazy. That's all he does. All right, I'm sorry. Look at her. Wandering around and ready to fall over from sheer idleness. A sweet picture, really.
I wonder you're not tired going on and on in the same key. From morning till night. I'm dying of boredom. What will I do?
There's plenty to do.
For instance,
You could help run the estate, teach the peasants' children, care for the sick. Isn't that enough? Before you and Papa came, Uncle Vanya and I used to go to the market ourselves to sell our own flour.
I don't really know anything about those things. Besides, they don't really interest me. It's only in romantic novels where women go out and teach and heal the peasants. How can my son begin to do that?
How can you live here and not do it? Oh, wait a while. You'll get used to it all. Don't be bored, your stepmother. You'll feel miserable and restless. Your restlessness is infectious. Look at Uncle Vanya. He does nothing now but follow you around like a shadow. Oh, and I've left my work here today to come here and talk with you. Oh, I'm getting lazy and don't want to go on with anything important. Dr. Astrop hardly ever used to come here. It was all we could do to persuade him to visit us once a month. And now he's abandoned his trees and practice, and he comes here every day. Maybe you're a witch.
Why are you so down? My dear Helene, my beauty, be sensible. The blood of a mermaid runs through your veins. Won't you let yourself be one? Give in to your nature for once in your life. Fall head over heels in love with some other water sprite and plunge down headfirst into the deep pool so that the Herr Professor just throws up his hands.
How nasty you are. Leave me alone.
My beauty, I apologize. Please, forgive me, please.
You try the patience of an angel?
As a peace offering, I'm going to fetch a bouquet of flowers, which I picked for you this morning. Some autumn roses. Beautiful, sad roses.
Autumn roses, beautiful and sad.
September already? How shall we endure the long winter here? Where's the doctor?
He's writing in Uncle Vanya's room. I'm glad Uncle Vanya's gone out. I want to talk to you about something.
What?
Oh, about what?
There. I'm so enough.
I'm ugly.
You have lovely hair.
No! No! When a woman is ugly, they always say she has beautiful hair, beautiful eyes. I've loved him now for 6 years. I've loved him more than anyone. I seem to hear him beside me every moment of the day. I feel the pressure of his hand on mine. If I look up, I seem to see him coming, and I run to you to talk about him. He comes here every day now. He never looks at me. He doesn't notice me. It's agony. Oh, I have absolutely no hope. No hope. Oh my God. Give me strength to endure. I prayed all last night. I often go up to him and speak to him and look into his eyes. Pride is gone. My self-control. Yesterday, I couldn't control myself, and I told Uncle VANYA that I was in love with him. Now all the servants know it. Everyone knows it. I love him, except him. He never notices me.
He's a strange man. Listen, Sonia. Let me speak to him. I'll be careful. Really, to not know all these years, let me do it. Good. It would be easy to find out whether he loves you or not. Don't be ashamed, sweetheart. Don't worry. He won't notice a thing. We only want to find out whether it's yes or no, don't we? And if it is no, then you must stop coming here. Isn't that so? It'd be easier for you not to see him anymore. We won't put off this examination any longer. He said he had some sketches to show me. Go and tell him that I want to see him.
Will you tell me the whole truth?
Of course I will. No matter what it is, the truth will be easier for you to bear than this awful uncertainty. Trust me.
Yes. Yes. I'll tell him that you want to see some of my sketches. No. It's better not to know. They said there's still hope.
What?
Nothing.
There's no greater sorrow than to know another's secret when you can't help them. He's obviously not in love with her, but why shouldn't he marry her? She's not pretty, but she's so clever and pure and good. She would make a splendid wife to a country doctor of his years. But I can understand how the poor child feels. To live here in this desperate loneliness with no one around except these dreary shadows that go traipsing about talking nonsense and knowing nothing except that they eat, drink, and sleep. Among them appears from time to time this Dr. Ashtoff. So different, so handsome, so interesting, so charming. It's like seeing the moon rise on a dark night. Oh, to surrender oneself to his embrace, to lose oneself in his arms. I guess I'm a little in love with him myself. Yes, I'm lonely, but when I think of him, I smile. Uncle VANYA says I have the blood of a mermaid in my veins. Give in to your nature for once in your life. Perhaps he's right. Oh, to be as free as a bird and to fly away from all these dreary faces and their talk and forget that they even existed. But I'm afraid. I'm a coward. My conscience torments me. He comes here every day now, and I can guess why. I feel guilty. I should fall on my knees at Sonia's feet and beg her forgiveness and cry.
How do you do? You want to see my sketches?
Yes, you promised to show me them. Have you got the time now?
Of course. Where were you born?
St. Petersburg.
Where did you go to school?
The St. Petersburg Music Conservatory.
Well, this probably won't interest you then.
Why not? It's true I don't know much about country life, but I've read a great deal about it in books.
I don't know, I'm just there in the bonds room. I'm absolutely too exhausted to go on. I drop everything and rush over here to forget myself. That's what for an hour or two. Yvonne and Sonia sit at the county at the rally boards. The crickets chirp. I sit beside them and paint. It's warm and peaceful. But I don't permit myself this luxury often. Only once a month. Look. This is a map of our district as it was 50 years ago. The green shade areas, both light and dark, represent the forest. Half the map you see is covered with. With the green striped red, the forest was inhabited by elk and wild goats. Here on this lake, there's a great many flocks of swan, geese, and duck. As the peasants say, they were birds of every kind, thick as a cloud in the sky. Beside the hamlets and villages, you see I've dotted down here and there the various settlements, hermit cave, farms, and water mills. Now, this is a map of our district that appears 25. Only a third of the map is covered green with forest. There's still some elk, but no goat left. The blue painted life, and so on and so on. Now we come to this. Country as it appears today. There's still a few spots of green, not much left. The elk, the swan, the grouse, have all disappeared. It is, on a whole, the picture of a regular and slow decline, which will only take about 10 or 15 more years to complete. You may say that we must progress, that the old order must give place to the new. And you would be right. If the railways would be run through these ruined woods, or the factories and schools would take place. People would be better educated, healthier, and richer. But as it is, we have nothing like that. We have the same swamps and mosquitoes, the same disease and poverty, the typhoid, the diphtheria, the rotting villages. We are confronted by the decay of our country, brought on by the fierce struggle for the existence of the human race. It is the consequence of the ignorance of a starving, shivering, sick humanity. We destroy everything we lay our hands on, without a thought for tomorrow. Almost everything is gone, and nothing has been created to take its place. And I see by your face that you're bored.
I know so little about such things.
There's nothing to know. It just doesn't interest you, that's all.
Frankly, my thoughts were elsewhere, forgive me. I want to subject you to a little examination, but I'm embarrassed and don't know how to begin.
Examination.
Yes, but a quite innocent one. Sit down. It's about a certain young girl I know. Let us discuss it like honest people, like friends, and then forget what has passed between us, shall we?
All right.
It's about my stepdaughter, Sonia. Do you like her?
Yes, I respect her.
Do you like her as a woman?
No.
One more word and I'll be it. You haven't noticed anything?
No. Nothing.
You don't love her. I see that in your eyes. She's suffering. You must realize that. Not come here anymore.
I'm past all that, yes. Besides, I don't have the time. Where should I find the time for such things?
What an unpleasant conversation. I'm as out of breath as if I've been carrying stones up a hill. Thank heaven that's over. No, let's forget everything that was said. You must go. You're sensible. You understand. I'm actually blushing.
You've spoken a month or two ago. I might perhaps consider it. But now, of course, she is suffering. But I can't understand why you had to put me through this examination. Oh, you're a clever one.
What does that mean?
You're a clever one. Let's say that Sonia is suffering. How does the examination of yours help? Please, don't look so surprised. You know exactly why I come here every day. Oh yes, you know exactly why I'm for whose sake. My sleep tigers, don't look at me that way. I might like it.
A tigress? I don't understand you.
You, sleep tigers. You must have victims. For months I've done nothing but chase after you. I've done everything for your sake, and you love it. Yes, I'm sure you knew all this while putting me through your examination. All right, I surrender. Here I am. Devour me.
You're mad.
Ah, you're shy.
No, I'm not the woman you think I am.
I'm leaving today, and I won't be back. Come over to me. Tell me quickly. Someone may come in. You're a beautiful woman. Just one kiss. Just let me kiss your hair.
Don't stop, I swear to you.
Why swear anything? No need for that. No need to say anything. What lovely you are. What lovely your hands.
Enough of this. Please, leave me alone.
Tell me what can be tomorrow. Don't you see that we must meet? It's inevitable.
Please, leave me alone.
He gets going in the forest. 2 o'clock. Will you? Will you?
Let me go. This is awful.
Fine weather today, my dude, Vaughn. The morning was overcast, looked like rain. But the sun is shining again. And the wheat looks good. Honestly, you better break your pride on it. Days are growing short.
My husband and I are leaving today. Do you hear me? We're leaving this very day.
Elena, I saw everything. Everything.
Do you understand me? I'm leaving here this very day.
I'm not well myself, Your Excellency. I've been ill for 2 days. And my head...
Where are the others? I hate this house. It is a regular labyrinth. Everyone's always scattered through the 26 enormous rooms. One can never find a soul. Ask Madame VANYA's guide to come here, please. Please be seated.
What did he say?
I'll tell you later.
I can tell by the look on your face. I understand. He said he wouldn't come here anymore, didn't he?
Some people may enjoy living their life out in the country, but it's not me. Life is so foreign, I feel as I have been whirled off the earth and landed on some strange planet. Please be seated, ladies and gentlemen. Sonia? Sonia? She can't hear me. What's your name? I ask you all to hang your ears, if I may say so, on the peg of attention.
Perhaps you don't need me. May I be excused?
No. You're needed now more than anyone.
What is it you want of me?
Want to be, but what are you so angry about? If it is anything I've done, please forgive me.
Drop the condescending tone and get to the point. What do you want?
Here's Mother. I shall begin. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm inviting you here to tell you that the inspector is coming from the capital. Joking aside, I do have something serious to say. I want to ask you for your assistance and advice. I am a bookworm, a scholar, and am unfamiliar with practical affairs and need the help of well-informed people, such as you, Yvonne, and you, Talia, you, Mother. Minute omnes una nox. That is to say, death awaits us all. As I am old and ill, I realize that the time has come for me to dispose my property in regards to the interest of my family. My life is nearly over. I'm not doing this for myself, but I have a young wife and an unmarried daughter. We cannot continue to live life in the country. We are not made for the country life, and yet we cannot afford to live in the town off the income of this estate. We must find some means of guaranteeing a more or less yearly fixed income. With this in mind, a plan has occurred to me, which I now present to all of you for your consideration. I will only give you a few details. I won't bore you with too many details. Our state does not pay on average more than 2% of the money invested in it. I propose we sell it.
Yeah.
If we then invest the money in bonds, we can earn up to 4 to 5%, and with a surplus of several thousand rubles. And with that surplus, I could buy a summer cottage in Finland for my wife and me.
Hold on. Repeat what you just said. I don't think I heard you.
I said I propose that we put the money in bonds, and I could buy a cottage in Finland with the surplus.
No, not Finland. Before that.
Oh, I propose we sell it.
Aha! That was it. So you're going to sell the family estate. Wonderful! That's a brilliant idea. And what do you propose to do with my old mother and me and with Sonia, your unmarried daughter here?
Well, that will come in due time. We can't figure out everything right now.
Wait. Oh. I was under the impression that the estate belonged to Sonia. My father bought it as a wedding present, and since we live under Russian law and not Turkish law, that my sister's estate would go to her child.
Of course the estate is Sonia's. I wouldn't sell without Sonia's consent. Anyway, what I'm doing is for Sonia's own good.
This is absolutely incomprehensible. Either I have gone mad, or...
John, don't contradict Alexander. Trust him. He knows better than we do what is right and what is wrong.
I won't. Give me some water. Go ahead. Do what you want. Sell the estate. Buy it from under our feet.
I can't imagine why you are so upset. I don't pretend my plan is an ideal one, and if you all object, I shall not insist.
I respect your learning excellency, but I'm also drawn to it by family ties. My brother, Gregory's wife's brother, whom you may know, was a master of arts.
Waffles! This is business. Actually, ask him what he thinks. This estate was bought from his uncle.
Why, what good would that do?
The price was 95,000 rubles. My father paid 70, which fled to debt at 25. Listen! This place could have never been bought had I not renounced my inheritance in favor of my sister, whom I deeply loved. And once more, I worked for 10 years like an ox and paid off the debt.
I can't imagine what you were driving at.
Thanks entirely to my own personal efforts, the place is entirely clear of debts. And now when I have grown old, you want to throw me out, homeless!
I regret everything I'm starting this conversation.
For 25 years, I have managed this place and sent to you the returns from it like the most honest of servants. And you've never given me one single word of thanks for my work. Not once. You've allowed me a meager salary of 500 rubles a year, a mere pittance, and never even thought of adding a ruble to it.
What do I know about such things, Yvonne? I'm not a practical man. I don't understand business. You might have helped yourself all you wanted.
Yes! Why didn't I steal? Despise me for not stealing from you!
John,
Vanya, don't talk that way. Why spoil such pleasant relations? Please stop.
For 25 years, I've been sitting here with my mother. Our every thought and hope was yours and yours only. By day, we talked endlessly of you and your academic work and spoke your name with pride. Our nights were wasted reading your books and paper, which now disgusts my soul!
Don't, Vanya, don't. I can't stand it.
What else do you want? I don't understand.
I used to think of you as a superior being and knew your articles by heart, but now I see you as you really are. You have my heart, but don't know a thing about it. Those books of yours, which I used to admire not with one copper kopeck. You've made fools of us all!
Can't anyone make him stop? I'm going.
Yvonne, I command you to stop this instant. Do you hear me?
Wait! I am not done yet. You know what? You've wrecked my life. I've never lived. The best years have gone for nothing, ruined thanks to you. You are my most bitter enemy.
I can't stand it. Can't stand it. I'm going.
What do you want? What on earthly right have you to speak to me this way? You are nobody. If this estate is yours to take, I don't want it.
I'm going away. This is too much.
My life has been a failure. I'm clever and brave and strong, and if I had lived a normal life, I might have become another Shobanoro, Dostoevsky! I'm losing my mind. I'm going crazy. Mother, I'm in despair, oh mother.
listen to Alexander.
Oh. Mama, what shall I do? Never mind. I know exactly what to do. Then you'll understand.
Tell me, Oliver, what is the matter? Get that lunatic out of my sight! I hope his room is almost next to mine. I will not live under the same roof with him. Send him off into the village or onto a carriage onto the estate, or I shall leave here at once. I will not live in the same house with him.
No, we're leaving today. We are to get ready right now for our departure.
What a perfectly dreadful man that is.
Papa, you must understand us. Uncle Vanya and I are so unhappy. Have pity on us. Remember how Uncle Vanya and Granny used to copy and translate your books for you every night? Every single night. Uncle Vanya and I have worked without rest. We spent not a penny on us. We sent it all to you. I've not eaten a crumb of idleness. I'm not saying this the way I want to, but you must understand us, Papa. You must show him some sympathy.
For God's sakes, Alexander, go and have a talk with him. Explain, please.
Very well. I shall speak with him, but I won't apologize for a thing. I'm not angry, but you must confess this behavior is strange, to say the least.
Be gentle with him. Try to quiet him.
No, listen to me. Listen
Daddy.
Listen to me.
It's all right, Malik. The geese will cackle and then they will be still again. First they cackle, and then they stop. Trembling all over. You were freezing. There, my Snechka. God is merciful. The little winter blossom tea will all pass away. Oh, don't cry, my sweet. See? Geese have all gone now.
Stop! He's gone back!
Give it to me! Give it to me, I tell you!
Let me go, you may not let me go! There he is. I didn't get it. I missed again. Damn it all to hell with him.
I can't stay here. Take me away. I'd rather you kill me than stay here.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
Oh, Nanny. Nanny.
Be quick, Marina, or we should be called away to say goodbye before we have finished. The carriage has already been ordered.
Oh, there's only a little left.
They're going to live in Kharkov.
It's all for the best.
They were too frightened. The professor's wife won't stay here an hour longer. If we are going at all, let's go now, she said. We shall go to Kharkov, and then we can send for our things. They are traveling light. It seems, Marina, that fate has decided they shouldn't live here.
Quite rightly. Oh, what a storm they raised this afternoon.
Oh, all that shooting. Oh, shameful.
Indeed it was. The scene was worthy of an Ivasovsky painting.
I wish I'd never laid eyes on them. Oh, now we'll go back to normal. Breakfast at 8, dinner at 1, and supper in the evening. Everything in order like decent Christians. It's been a long time since I've eaten noodles. Old sinner that I am.
Yes, we haven't had noodles for ages. Not for ages. As I was going through the village this morning, Marina, one of the shopkeepers called after me. Hey you, freeloader! It hurts my feelings, I can tell you.
Oh, don't pay the least attention to the Miusha. We're all freeloaders in God's eyes. You and Sonia, oh, and all of us. Everyone must work. No one can sit idle.
Oh, where is Sonia?
In the garden looking for Yvonne. They fear he may harm himself.
Where's his pistol?
I hid it in the cellar.
Ooh, it's a sinful business.
Leave me alone. Go away, and leave me to myself. At least for an hour. I won't have you watching me like this.
Yes, Vanya.
Cackle, cackle.
Leave me alone.
I would with the greatest pleasure. I should have left a while ago, but I won't leave until you return what you took from me.
I took nothing from you.
I'm not kidding. Don't detain me. I really must go.
I took nothing of yours.
You did. Very well. I shall wait a little longer. But you must forgive me if I resort to force. I'd like to tie you up and search you. I mean what I say.
Do as you please. What an idiot I am. To shoot twice and miss it both times.
When the impulse came to shoot, it'd been better if you put the bullet through your own head.
This is crazy. I attempted murder and I'm not going to be arrested or brought to trial? That means everyone thinks I'm mad. Me, I'm mad. And those who hide their worthlessness, their dullness, and their blatant harmlessness behind the professor's mask are sane. Those who marry old men and then deceive them under the noses of all are sane. I saw you kiss her. I saw you in each other's arms.
Yes, I did kiss her. So there. That's all nonsense.
Well, if I'm crazy, then don't I have the right to talk nonsense?
You're not crazy. You're simply a ridiculous old fool. You're full of beans. I used to think all fools lacked sense. But now I see that the lack of sense is actually men's normal state. So, you're perfectly normal.
If you only knew how ashamed I am. These sharp pains are like nothing on earth. I can't endure them. What can I do?
Nothing.
Oh, you must give me something. Oh my God. I'm 47 years old. I made it to 60. That means 13 more years of agony. How will I be able to endure life for 13 years? What can I do? How shall I go? Oh, don't you see? If I could live the rest of my life in some new way, if I could wake some still, bright morning and feel that life had begun again. But the past was forgotten and had vanished like smoke to begin again. Tell me now.
What nonsense. What kind of new life can you and I look forward to? We can have no hope.
None.
None. Of that I am convinced.
You must give me something for the thing. Here?
Stop it! Maybe then in 1,000 years, people will despise us for how blind and stupid we were. They will have found some other road to happiness. But we, you and I, can have but one hope. The hope that we may be visited by visions, kept by blessings, while we lie resting in our graves. 10 years ago, old man, there are only 2 respectable, intelligent men in this district. You and I. This life of ours. This miserable life. It has sucked us under. Its rotten stench has poisoned our blood and made us as detestable and as narrow-minded as the rest. But don't change the subject. Return from what you took from me, will you?
Oh, I took nothing of yours.
You took a little bottle of morphine out of my medicine bag. Listen, if you're positively determined to make an end of yourself, go into the woods and shoot yourself. But give me the morphine first. There'll be a lot of nasty gossip, and people will think I gave it to you. Imagine having to do an autopsy on you. How much fun that would be.
Leave me alone.
So, your uncle is taking a small bottle of morphine out of my bag and won't give it back. Tell him this behavior is, well, unwise. Besides, I don't have time for this. I really must go.
Uncle Vanya, did you take the morphine?
Yes, he took it. I'm absolutely sure of it.
Give it back. Why do you want to frighten us? Give it back, Uncle Vanya. My misfortune is perhaps even greater than yours, but I'm not wallowing in despair. I endure my sorrow, and shall endure until my life comes to its natural end. You must endure yours too. Give it back. Dear, darling VANYA, give it back. You're so good. I know you won't have pity on us, and give it back. You must endure your sorrow, uncle. You must endure it.
There. And now we must get back to work at once. We must do something, or I won't be able to endure it.
Yes. To work. As soon as we've seen them off, we'll go to work. Everything's a mess.
Now I can be off.
Are you in here, Yvonne? Go to Alexander. He wants to speak with you.
Yes, come on, VANYA. Uncle, you and Papa must make peace and be friends, please.
We are going to Conroe today. Goodbye.
So soon?
The carriage is waiting.
Well, goodbye.
Remember, you promised you'd go today too.
I haven't forgotten. I'll go at once. Are you frightened? Is it so terrible?
Yes.
Couldn't you stay? Couldn't you? Tomorrow, in the forest?
It's all settled. That's why I can look you so bravely in the face. Our departure is set. One more thing I want to ask of you. Please don't think too badly of me. I want you to respect me at least.
Stay. Please stay. Confess that there's nothing left for you in this world. There's nothing left to occupy your attention. Your feelings will conquer you sooner or later. It's inevitable. It's better than having here in nature's lap rather than in Conroe. You'd at least be poetic. Here you have the forest, the houses have in ruins, and there's a slight beauty in art. I can turn in. Wood and maple leaf left this branch has fallen to the ground. And its movements from the globe are like the line of life.
How comical you are. I'm angry with you, and yet I'll always remember you with a smile. You're interesting and original. You and I will never meet again, so I'll say it. Why should I hide it? I am just a little bit in love with you. Let us shake hands and part as good friends. Let's not bear each other any hard feelings.
Yes. Yo. You seem so good and sincere. Yet there's something strangely disquieting about your personality. As soon as you arrive here with your husband, to everyone who was busy and actively creating something, for them to drop their work, and give up their whole summer, to your husband's gallop, and your beauty. You've infected us with your idleness. I've been swept off my feet. I've not put my hand to a thing for weeks. For which sickness has run its course, unchecked among the people. And the peasants have been pasturing their cattle in my woods and newly planted forests. So go where you will. You and your husband will always carry destruction in your way. I'm joking, of course. Yet, I strangely believe that if you had stayed, you would have been utterly destroyed. I would have gone to ruin, and you would not be able to prosper. So often, Benita, like a media.
I'll take this pencil to remember you by.
How strange it is. We meet, and then we suddenly must part forever. That's the way of the world. As long as we're alone, before Uncle Barney comes in with sad roses, allow me to kiss you goodbye. Yeah. Splendid.
I wish you every happiness. For once in my life, I shall. go?
Yes. Okay, you see, you must start right now.
I think they're coming.
I need
Let's let bygones be bygones. I've been through so much in the last few hours, I feel as if I could write a whole treatise on the proper conduct of life. I gladly accept your apology and I ask for your forgiveness.
You'll be receiving the regular amount as before. Everything will be just the same.
Mother,
Have your photograph taken, Alexander? Send me one. You know how dear you are to me.
Goodbye, Your Excellency. Don't forget us.
goodbye, son. Goodbye, all. Many thanks for your pleasant company. I have a deep regard for your opinion and your enthusiasm. As I am old, let me give you one last word of advice. You must do something, my friends. Work. You must work. Good luck to you all.
Goodbye. Please forgive me. I'll never see you again.
Goodbye, my dear Yvonne.
Tell them to bring my carriage around 2 waffles.
All right, old man.
Why don't you go to see them all?
Let them go. I can't go out there. I feel too sad. I must get to work at something at once.
They're gone. The professor, I suppose, is glad to go. He couldn't be tempted like you of anything.
They've gone. They've gone. God be with them. And now, Uncle Vanya, let's do something.
Yes, to work. To work.
It's been a long time since you and I sat together at this table. No ink. Oh, how sad it is to see them go.
They've gone.
First, Uncle Vanya, let's write up the accounts. They're in a dreadful state. Come on, begin. You take one and I'll take the other.
An account with Peter Nikolaevich.
Sandman has come.
How still it is. Didn't scratch, no cricket sing. It's so warm and peaceful. I really do hate to go. My carriage has arrived. Now, let me get you to my table here. Everyone, I'm off.
Oh, don't hurry away. Sit a little longer with us.
No, I can't.
Carry forward 2 rubles. 75.
Your carriage is waiting, Doctor.
I heard it. Look out. Don't crush the portfolio.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm off.
When shall we see you again?
Possibly next summer. Probably not this winter, though. Of course, if anything should happen, you will let me know. And we thank you for everything. Your kindness, your hospitality. Goodbye, Minnie.
Are you going without your tea?
I don't want any.
A drop of vodka?
You want it. My lead horse is going lame for some reason. I noticed it yesterday when Jeffrey was taking me to the water.
Yes. We need to have him reshoot.
I should handle that on my way home. It can't be avoided. It must be blazing hot in Africa about now.
Yes, I suppose it is.
Here you go, Misha. To your good health, my dear. Eat your bread with it.
No, I don't want it, man. And now, the best of all of you. You didn't see that, baby.
On the 2nd of February, 20 pounds of butter. On the 16th, 20 pounds of butter again. Buckwheat flour.
He's gone. He's gone.
Total 15, 25.
Oh, the Lord have mercy on us.
My dear Sonia, I feel terribly sad. If you knew how miserable I am.
What can we do? We must live our lives. Yes, we shall live, Uncle Vanya. We shall live through the long procession of days before us and through the long evenings. We shall patiently deal with whatever fate hands us. We shall work for others, both now and when we are old. And when our final hour comes, we shall meet it humbly. And there, beyond the grave, we shall say that we have suffered and wept and that our life was bitter. And God will have pity on us. Then, dear uncle, you and I shall see a bright, beautiful life. We shall rejoice and look back upon our sorrow here on earth with a tender smile. And we shall rest. I have faith, Uncle. I do. Oh, we shall rest. Shh. We shall rest. We shall hear the angels. We shall see heaven all shining with diamonds. We shall see all of the evil and all of our pain float away, and compassion shall wrap the world. Oh, my faith, Uncle. Oh, my poor dearest Uncle Vanya. We've never known what happiness was, but wait, Uncle. Wait. We shall rest. We shall rest. We shall rest.